everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Farming Simulator 22. And we are starting this episode bright and early here. It's 8:10 and we are currently admiring our newly purchased tractor right here. It's still a small tractor, but it's much more powerful than the one we had before. It has served us well. Still a huge fan. But we got and bought ourselves an upgraded version of it. And it works real good. We've already tried it out a little bit. We had to haul some trees off of the field that hopefully we're gonna spend the majority of our time on this episode. It took us a whole bunch of hours to get to it, but we did it. And we also got and bought ourselves a baler right here. And not only is this a baler, it bales and it wraps. Was quite expensive, but hopefully it's going to be worth it, because silage sells for much more money than grass. So let's hope we can get that to work. And of course we cannot do anything grass related without getting ourselves a mower here. So we're going to really break in our tractor. And let's see here, because our greenhouses here are still producing. Yep, 5 pellets right here, 5 right here. Oh yeah, we are doing good. We need the money because we started the last episode with I think $130,000 or so, but we spent a lot of that money on our new equipment here. So we need to definitely make some more money here. Alright, let's hop in the tractor and start making our rounds here. Alright, here we go. Attach the flatbed, or at least put in an attempt. There we go. And I'm curious to see, because we left last episode with the same amount of money that we have now. Let's also be careful. This tractor is much more powerful, and let's not drive into anything. Let's see, do we have auto load on? We do. Let's pick this up first. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that everything? I think so. Pick this up too. But we left last episode, as I was saying, not being able to really... Okay, what is going on? Enable auto load. We should be able to pick up everything correct. But it seems our product is kind of jittery. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Anyway, as I was saying, we were not able to fully restock, oh my goodness, our cotton producing greenhouse here, because we simply ran out of money. And that's something I definitely do not want to have happen again. So I want to make sure that we leave this episode with a fully stocked greenhouse here. Here we go. Slow down a little bit here, make the turn. But this new tractor drives like a beauty. Much more powerful, much more responsive. And I'm not dissing on the old one. This one just is so good. So good. Good purchase. And we haven't even tried... Do we need to back up? No. We haven't even tried a medium tractor here, so we're taking the progress slowly, and I like that. We're yet to purchase our medium tractor. Our first one, that is. Oh, drive forward please. Thank you. There we go. Strap it down. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much cotton we did produce, because I think we ran out of at least 2 out of 3, if not more. We may have run out of everything here. So the type of money we made in the last episode is probably not going to be the same as we're making now. Much less. Okay, let's slow down while we admire the inside of this truck. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need the flatbed anymore now, right? Let's attach the trailer here. Here we go. And let's see how much cotton we have produced. I'm a little scared that it's going to be very little. And the thing is, we're gonna need that cotton money to fill it back up, so... Ooh, let's see. 8,000 only. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not filling this thing up. That's bad news. That is very bad news. Because we won't even... Yeah, we don't even have a full load here. I think I may have spent my money. I was thinking that we were a little conservative here, but we spent so much money on equipment. Okay, lesson learned. Lesson definitely learned here. But I don't think we'll have enough money to fill it up again. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more money. This type of money is not going to allow us to fill all the way back up. And I'm getting a sense that this is the first real learning moment. This was an error on my part. Alright, here we go. Park you. And I think it's time we start talking fields here. Let's connect. Drive a little bit forward. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Do we want to go into flight mode here? I think we might. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, flight mode. Let's get all the way up there. And we still have 2 trees here that we need to take care of. Maybe a couple more, actually. Because I'd like to use this remaining ground here to make it one large field. And we cannot do that with trees being in the way, so probably 4 trees that we need to take care of. So we may want to grab our new tractor, attach the log trailer, cut them, sell them, and that's not going to be a lot of money, but at least some money. And we're going to really need to fill this this cotton thing, or cotton greenhouse, because that was a small disappointment here. But as it comes to this field here, I'm thinking we use all of the remaining land, and I'm not sure whether we want to have the field start at the road, or if we have it start just right there, because that's gonna leave us with a nice plot that we maybe can put a production building either down the road or immediately. We can always increase the size of it, of course. It's just we can't. Yeah, we can, but I'm not sure. We already have the greenhouses here, so what do you think? I don't know. Well, let's cut down these trees, because we do want to be productive while we think here, not just staring into the distance, although the view is absolutely spectacular. Alright, flight mode off. Yeah, I'm gonna be very partial to this new tractor, I think. Very partial. There we go. Attach it. Awesome. We could also remove all the trees actually. Do we want to have trees there? I do think they look nice. Gives a little depth to what we can see here. Alright, first things first, cut down the tree. There we go. Kind of a nod to the early days of this season here. Let's see if we can get it to fit. Awesome. Remove the stumps, because those are actually kind of important when it comes to the field. We don't want to be driving into something that rigid. That's going to damage our equipment. This one? There we go. That was not too difficult. Still a little bit of brush on the end of that log, but okay. I'm not going to bother with it too much. And I think this is going to be our last tree here. And there we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, and the more that I'm thinking about it, so I'm being a little quiet here, but already talking for long periods of time here. Alright, so we are going to start our field adventure. Actual agriculture, I guess, or more traditional forms of agriculture rather than the greenhouses here. Strap this down. Let's strap that down too. I'm gonna leave those trees. We don't need to make perfectly square fields here. We can make them custom fields. And I think because we're not plowing or anything, we're just mowing this time. Just to see how much grass we can get off of a natural field, so to speak. And not one that is already plowed and cultivated. And we're also not going to test the grounds. Can we sell this? 500. Okay. So I'd like to make a gradual step towards really fully utilizing this land here. So my plan was to start with just cutting down the grass that's on this field, turn them into bales, wrap those bales and have them turn into silage here, and not spend too much money because I'm really looking to fill this greenhouse all the way up here. Yeah, I really was hoping for a better haul here with this greenhouse. We really need to save up some money. So we do have some seeds. We don't have solid fertilizer. We do have some herbicides, so actually the solid fertilizer was the one maybe we should have bought. The solid fertilizer. Didn't run out of seeds, so that's going to be a lot better, I think. Well, let's do this at the end of the episode because I am planning on spending a little bit of money and I'm actually not sure as to how much this is going to cost us. So let's park our log trailer and finally start the journey here. Work on our first field, or quote unquote field. So we're not going to plow it just yet, but we do want to designate it. And from the money that we're going to be making from those silage bales, as well as whatever comes out of our greenhouses here, we're going to invest in a plow. And with that plow, we're also going to hopefully purchase some equipment that's going to allow us to, well, do all the things, but I do want to test the grounds for what it's made of and what it needs. I'm yet to figure out how that works exactly, but this is a learning experience. We've never played this game before, so I'm going to allow myself a little bit of leeway here. But let's mow it first, see what we can get out of it, how many bales. Then follow that up with plowing that entire field and then seeing what happens then. I'm also going to spray it a little bit with whatever it is that it needs. But yeah, I want to see the difference in yield. So let's start with starting here. Let's go into the tractor. Finally get working right here. Let's attach our mower. There we go. And let's get into somewhat of a right position here. Now I'm gonna check maybe one more time. No, there are not really any trees that are in the way here. So let's see if I remember how the courseplay works. So let's go into the menu right here. Yeah, let's go back here. We're seeing our tractor right there. And I'd like this section to be all field here. We may even want to utilize this, just not this section here. Leave the trees be, because I like the way they look, and we're not gonna be able, or we're not gonna win much by cutting them down. I rather like the aesthetics of them. So let's go right here. Yeah, we're gonna do this in a later episode, but here is where we can start doing stuff. And I think the courseplay is an upgraded version of a section that was already in the game, but please don't quote me on that. But it does allow us to hire people that are going to be doing the work for us. So there's a lot of time going to be spent mowing, and although I don't really mind, and I'm going to mow the first field, but I don't know if I'm that good at it. So, and it's gonna be a time lapse anyway. So my thought was this: why don't we have a worker help us with outlining this field, and we're gonna actually mow it. So let's create a field first. Now I do think it works like this. Yeah, we can say draw custom field. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit to make it easier to select the proper dimensions. Draw custom field. Draw custom field lines with right click. Okay, this is starting at least somewhat familiar. Let's start roughly here. I don't want to have it adjacent to the road. I want to leave a little patch right there. So that's going to be our starting point. We can either take this section too, but I don't think that's going to be necessary here. Let's see if this is somewhat of a straight line. Oh, that's very straight. I like that. I like straight lines. Let's go right here. Okay. Maybe here. Maybe here. Oh, we can put a little bit more curve in it. That's fine. And then something like this. Right there. Alright, so that's going to be our custom field. Let's save it. Let's see if I remember how it works. Right there. Do you want to save the recorded course as CP1? Yes, please. Okay. And now that we have that drawn, we can go back to our tractor. We can do create job. Set this to the CP field work. We do have our mower attached, so it should be able to pick up on that. Let's go target position. Let's start right there. Yeah, rotation, that's fine. Do I need to click this one? I don't know. Okay, that's going to be the field. Start at the first waypoint, that's nice. And then we're going to open close course generator, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go through all of them one by one. I have very little knowledge about what this does, but I do believe that this auto populates, so to speak. So this is going to be the width of our mower. Multiple tools, number of vehicles on the same course, but we only have one tractor, so let's not mess with that. One is fine. Number of headlands, and this I believe is the outline of the field. So I'm gonna do maybe 2 here. Let's do 2. Start working on headland, fine. Smooth corners, that's fine too. Don't really care. Field center up and down, that's fine. Rows to skip and rows per land. I'm not gonna mess with that either. And island bypass mode. Okay, let's just leave that be. And now that we have our settings the way we like it, or I think we like it, let's generate fieldwork course here. And that's going to calculate how the tractor and the hired help is going to do it. And let's say open close course generator, and now we see all these lines, and this is going to be the route that our AI worker is going to do. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we can hit start job, and a hire is gonna well, let's call them farmhands. A farmhand is going to take our tractor and actually do it. So let's hope I did this correctly. Start job. Oh, it start driving immediately. That's good. And let's say hello to our farmhand here. Oh yeah, they're going for it. Tractor looks nice on them. I like that. So let's just take a small breather here and just look at how they're going to be doing things. Now he's going to drive to this starting point right here, that little floating symbol in the air. Now I do think, yeah, they can unfold it and operate this thing very easily, and there we go with the grass. Okay, that is great news. And let's just follow them, see how they do. And they just outline this field so nicely, because I don't want to make a mistake and accidentally mow into somebody or mow into property that is not ours yet, of course, because we are going to purchase lots of stuff. This is looking mighty fine. Now I do think it's gonna go around twice because we set the headlands to 2. So this is going to be the first outline that it's going to do, and then it's going to do one more. Now I'm a huge fan of the CP because I do think it's going to take the fun out of it. If we are going to only be mowing and only going to do somewhat repetitive work here, or at least when it comes down to this mowing, it's kind of tedious, or it can be tedious, but it's also very relaxing, and I just like having the option to either have a worker do it, or we can do it ourselves here. Now this is going to cost wages, I believe. Let's hope it's not too much. Like I said, I am not at all familiar with how this works. It's probably even a bad move that we hired them just for the outlines here, because it may be better for us to have them do all the work. But I'd like to do the work first. And if we have mowed this field once, we can set it to only be mowed by farmhands here. And I like sharing the money, so everybody else should be able to make money if we're making money too. Everybody needs to eat, right? Alright, I think that was the second pass here. Let's actually look at how they're going to do the rows here, because now that they made the second go around, I think it should change up its pattern, and I already see some things moving in that direction here. Oh yeah, there they go with the back and forth, the up and down motion. yeah, they're definitely skipping over some patches here and there. But again, this is quite good, I think, for what it's supposed to do. We only did it for the outline anyway. So if we press H here, we can dismiss the hired help. Let's zoom in a little bit because that tree is in the way here. So turn on mower, B, lower mower, V, and we should be able to just continue the mowing here. Alright, a couple patches to finish up here, because the first one was not really too clean, but I do think we've got most of it covered here. I would think so. So let's let's lift the mower, turn it off, and we can quickly do a spot check here and there, because the corners weren't always as clean as I would like them to be. So if we see any, yeah, I went way off the map there, goodness, or off the field. But this is my first mow ever, so I'm not really too stressed out about it, or I'm not gonna let it. But thank God for for farmhands here, so we shouldn't have to do this too many times. So yeah, we still have a patch here and there, but I'm not gonna be upset by it. Let's drop off the mower here and let's get going with the baler. Yeah, let's still leave it here. There we go. Alright, attach this beautiful baler. And let's do maybe one, maybe two outlines here. Q. And let's see, we can turn on baler. Let's change bale size, 150 or 125. Even has a bale counter. Oh, that's awesome. Unfold baler. What's that mean? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Turn on automatic drop. Yes, please. Where do we want to start? Does that matter? No. Okay, so let's check one more size. We're gonna do the 150, the larger ones. Reset bale counter, no need. Lower pickup. Yep. But let's wait with that. Let's get set right here. There we go. Pick up. And then turn on automatic drop. And let's see how many bales we can get here from this field. We may wanna slow down. I was hoping. Can we still do the 1 and 2? Yes, we can. So let's do 15 kilometers an hour here. Oh, that's way too fast. Let's do 10. Don't we have the pickup? Lift pickup. No. Oh yeah, maybe we should turn on the baler, Cowabunga. That might be smart. Lower pickup. Turn on baler. There we go. Now let's hit 3. Let's see how this works. Okay, that's better. Filled up almost 20%. There we hit 20. And I'm curious to see, just off of a regular field here, no nothing. No plowing, no fertilizing. Not any treatment of any kind. And that actually was a lot of work. I was a little bit surprised in how difficult it is to stay steady here and there, because I missed a lot of spots. Especially making the corners. There are a lot of patches in between, which I guess we're gonna have to take care of here also, because we are leaving grass here and there. We're getting close to hitting our first bill. I hear a beep sound going off, I guess. Oh, there we go, number 1. Do we need to slow down? I don't think so, right? No, but we are still having driving issues. Oh, look at that go. Number 1. There we go. Alright, and midway through our baling session here, it started to rain pretty heavily, and I have made quite the mess of this field as well, because that windrower, that's probably not a that's probably not a terrible idea here. But I doubt that if we pick up all the grass that's still lying around, that we would be able to make one more bill. Let's pick up that larger spot right there. Or is that a... Oh, yeah, there's a little bit there. and some small specks here and there, but I'm gonna leave that be. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. We got a total of 26 bales, and these are the larger bales, so that's actually not too terrible. I don't think we're gonna, let's see, fill up any more than we are right now. So we are at 3,140 liters currently in the baler, and I don't think we'll be able to make out one more bale here, so I'm just gonna park this one here, and then I'm going to check out the bales. Unfortunately, let's turn off the baler. Let's say lift pickup, don't need that. Full baler. Turn off automatic drop. There we go. And this should do it for now, but that was actually pretty handy here. And we went for the inefficient route, if I may say so myself, for we mowed everything but the outlines of the field ourselves. That took quite a while, and we could have obviously just attached the baler to the back while we were mowing the field here. But yeah, that was we could have done two birds in one stone, but we chose not to do so here. So let's check out this bale here. 890 kgs. That is nice. That is very nice. So fermenting 0%, grass 5,500 liters. Yeah, that is looking good. It's already 4% fermenting. That's not too terrible. But I do think, well, a little less than a third has been touched by the rain, so that is a little unfortunate. But again, we have plenty of bills, more bills than I thought was going to come off of that field. So that is very good here. But we spend a lot of time, really a lot of time, doing all the mowing and such. So I think it's time that we start preparing to end the month here. Oh, and we have a couple more pallets here. That is very encouraging, because I'm gonna need as much money as I get, or we're going to have a lot of costs to fully stock our greenhouse, the cotton one. So that is actually a very good sign here, because with the money we have right now, I don't think we'll be able to get what we need here. Alright, let's quickly pick up those pellets here. Well, not quickly, but we need them. We need it bad. There we go. So that's going to be 8 in total, which is definitely more than welcome. They're floating once more. Let's try not to hit that pellet. There we go. The last two right here. Boom, boom. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Can we somehow reattach this? Probably not, right? That was very lucky. I'm not gonna edit that out either. Oof, yeah, let's not be too quick on the draw here. We're snugly inside our cabin here, with a roof over our head. Made a cool 18,000 off of that load. That's very good also. And let's go right here. Oh no, I don't think we'll be needing this anytime soon. So let's return this flatbed right here. Oh yeah, this thing is much quicker than our 80 horsepower one. And yeah, with this rain, we really need to... Oh, let's look for a little bit of a better spot to attach our class right here. We really need to get our equipment covered here, because this rain, that cannot be good. That can absolutely not be good here. So let's get out of our tractor and quickly check what we are in need of most. Materials missing. So we do have some seeds. So solid fertilizer, that's probably our best bet here. We have 106 in the bank. That should be able to give us some solid fertilizer. And then let's grab one more liquid tanker of the herbicide, and what money we have left, we're gonna have to look at that here. Oh yeah, this is going to be quite expensive, but I do not want to be in a situation again where we had to not have that work. So solid fertilizer. Yes, start. Is this expensive? This is quite expensive. So let's go to 50k or so. Well, let's fill it up. Like so. 31k. Yeah, again, oh, so expensive. But we have 10,000 liters in here right now. And let's grab... Yeah, I don't think we'll have... I think we need to spend it on the seeds actually. Not on the herbicide. That's going to be something here. And I'm not selling those grass bales until they turn into proper silage here. Oh, camera, careful. There we go. I like that one. Very good. Very good. So yeah, I think we may want to go for the herbicide here. Which means we can drop off this trailer. And let's just hope we have enough seeds here. Alright, we can do it here. Let's just find spot. And let's pick up some herbicide here. The materials missing is gone, so that's worth something. Oh, it's really pouring down here. Pouring down. And this actually may be all of our money. Herbicide? Yeah, pretty close to it. No, not close, but we are out of money. Alright, well, I'd rather be out of money right now than have a terrible cotton month here. Here we go. Let's not try to... Or let's try not to drive in that wall. Can we do this? Start overloading. Awesome. Okay, so let's drive back here and let's try to make this turn if we can. We can quickly get out. Can we close the door here? First, let's check. Seeds, herbicide. Yeah, we're gonna see what's what. I think should we have another good cotton load. And if we're able to sell the silage that we started producing, or that's going to take some time, but we produced the bales, we wrapped them, and that was a pretty good haul, I would say. Lots of bales, really lots of bales here. So yeah, let's see what next episode brings, because I'm curious to see how much money we can make. Put in a lot of work, a lot of work. Alright, let's drop you off. Pull a little forward here. And yeah, the rain is pouring on everything here. So I think we had a productive, not a really efficient one, but we did have a productive episode, I would say. All these bills, and mind you, these are the big ones here. Fermenting 5%, fermenting 4%, 4%, yeah. Let's see how much money we can make off of this. We may need another, we may need to purchase another flatbed, because us, or the flatbed we own right now, that's really a pallet version here. But we're gonna have to look for that in the next episode. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode too. Thanks everyone.